This got boxing fans concerned. Derrick James, and he ain't happy, or at least he doesn't look it. We'll talk about it in this video. What? Hey, yo. Look, right there. So right there, you see Ryan Garcia. He's doing, I don't know, some slow motion workout. The video's on my channel. And you see Derrick James's facial expression. And, you know, some say that Derrick James is always like this. He's pretty, like, to himself. And he's just watching. Like, he don't look. It just looked funny. It just looked like he's like, hey, what did I get myself into? Now, I'm not putting this on Derrick James and saying it. I'm just saying boxing fans are concerned. Many people have looked at this picture of Derrick James and they believe that he's just looking at Ryan Garcia like, is this dude serious? Now, at the end of the day, I want to hear from you guys in the comment section. What do you think? Now, Ryan Garcia, he's just done a series of almost bizarre things like this, and it's all here on my social media. Ryan Garcia scolding Katy Perry. He says that she sold her soul along with Lil Nas X, and all she did was post a tweet that said, I love you, and it wasn't even to, hold on. It wasn't even, hold on. It wasn't even to Ryan Garcia directly. She just posted a tweet that said, I love you, and that's what he commented with. So, Ryan, some people think this is just all part of the charade. Some people believe that Ryan is training hard and doing all this behavior to trick people. But my thing is this. You got Devin Haney running up mountains, training. The person you need to trick is him, and he don't look like he's being deceived by any of these actions, right? So there's an issue with that. Like, if you're trying to perform some sort of skullduggery, who cares when the person that you're actually fighting is not falling for it? And if you look at any of Devin Haney's output or anything he's posted, he's training like any other fight, you know, and he's not like, oh, Ryan's playing, so it's going to be easy work. And I wouldn't advise any fighter to do that because, listen, I don't know what Ryan is doing. Again, some people say this is mere promotion for the fight. To me, some of the behavior seems bizarre. And for me, I feel that this behavior is off-putting and it's not helping the fight because it's just too much that's unrelated to boxing. That's for my personal taste, right? So I don't think this is enhancing ticket sales. What it is doing, Ryan's behavior, is enticing and motivating a whole different crowd. But that different crowd are Twitter, X, conspiracy theory pages, people on TikTok. There's people on TikTok, they're making these videos and, you know, definitely getting the viewership from these statements like Ryan has seen this and Ryan knows this and time travel and aliens, and it's all clickable. And I think there's a lot of people engagement farming, you know, where they're just using this. And my thing is this, some would say that about me. They was like, oh, you're making Ryan Garcia videos. It's a hot topic. But the difference is the reason why y'all can't throw that on the boy Ego is I was covering Ryan Garcia before he was doing this. So whether he's acting this way or he's not, I was covering Ryan Garcia. I was telling you about his fight got canceled with Avery Sparrow. I was telling you about he was complaining and beefing with Golden Boy and saying he was only making $200K and he makes more money outside of boxing. So you can't really throw the engagement farming on me, because I'm not talking about someone that I otherwise wouldn't be. I'm talking about someone within my sport. So if they're doing something within my sport, good, bad, or indifferent, it's my job to talk about it. So yeah, I'm about to cake up. I'm about to, whatever people are saying, milk it and talk about what's going on for sure. But it's not like you didn't see me as really a boxing and combat sports and fighting sports page talk about the Cat Williams interview. You know what I mean? Because like I watched it. Hey, how you doing? Doesn't matter. Right? I watched the interview, but that's not my lane. Like as of right now, you know what I mean? This page, Boxingego, that doesn't really fit into the mold of what this page is about. Now, if I did an entertainment page, then that would make more sense. You know, it would make more sense to me for me to be talking about Cat Williams, who went viral. So that's the thing. You have a lot of vultures, and they want to, instead of like niching down, they want to talk about anything that's trending, you know, and it doesn't necessarily fit into their repertoire of what they normally do. Me, I always talk about boxing and boxers, henceforth the name Boxingego. Now, regardless, whatever you believe, like the reasons why you think Ryan is acting this way or doing this, that's up for debate. Is Derrick James feeling the type of way about like, man, like I know DJ, my thing is this, Derrick James is a real chill dude, and it's hard to get a reaction out of him. He don't really like show you that. He's just a very level-headed, he's been in the game, former fighter himself. So it's hard to tell what he's really, you know, thinking and things like that. But I thought it was pretty funny that that video came out and Ryan's just, you know, in the zone, and people are analyzing and picking up on Derrick James just looking there. And some people are thinking he's fed up. I don't know. Like, truthfully, I don't know. I'm going to make my jokes about it because it's kind of funny, but I don't know how he feels. At the end of the day, he picked up Ryan Garcia as part of his stable. Ryan Garcia is a popular fighter, so I'm sure he's being compensated and paid handsomely for his efforts. If Ryan listens, he listens. I mean, that's just part of being a trainer. It comes with the job. Some pupils you have, and then they'll listen and they'll pick up stuff fast. Some people are stubborn. Some people have all the talent in the world, but then they won't apply themselves. They won't like tamp down and really push themselves to the next level of their career. So it's hard to tell. I guess April 20th, we're going to find out if this is why I never really worry in the sport of boxing, because boxing is the ultimate truth serum. It's the ultimate lie detector test. You can't fake it when you get in that square circle. If you have been disciplined or you haven't, it usually shows up in the form of, you know, pugilism. So I'm not really worried about it. It's about a month out. We're going to see how dedicated Ryan Garcia has been. Now, I will say this. If Ryan Garcia somehow beats Devin Haney, despite all of this stuff that he's been shouldering, the weird actions, doing spaces, and at least from the outside looking in, not really being dialed in and uber focused, then this will be, dare I say, historic. I don't know if I want to use the word historic, but I can't think of another word. But this will be pretty big, because it may be even historic. I mean, if there's a better word out there, let me know that word in the comment section. But the reason I'm saying is because Ryan is doing everything, I'm not going to say, I guess, wrong. Everything that is is non-conventional. The traditional boxing would tell you, hey, go to Big Bear, lock down, you know, abstain from sex, get away from people, get away from your crowd, disappear from social media. That's what's been taught. Ryan Garcia is pretty much breaking all those rules, staying on social media, fighting separate battles in the world with different issues that are unrelated to boxing specifically. He's drinking alcohol, drinking wine on live and say, hey, do something about it. Yeah, I'm drinking wine. Oh, well, I like it. You know what I mean? Smoking the bleeds. He's just doing all these various things. And me personally, in all my years of boxing, don't recall a fighter who kind of just rebelled and said F the system and went against any and every so-called rule in such a way, and it was they gained this much traction. Because, like, let's say there's another fighter that did this, like, let's say Mayorga, right? Mayorga, boxing hardcores knew him, but he wasn't this social media darling where his actions were being picked up by No Jumper, Vlad TV, and the Shade Room, and TikTok pages. I mean, TikTok wasn't even really around when Mayorga was fighting. You see what I'm saying? So Ryan has that going as well, where it's just we're in different times, and all of these things are part of our society now. So I've never seen someone this visibly distracted and seemingly almost playing around in spots in training camp come back and then like do something big. So let's say hypothetically, if Ryan somehow wins, or like let's say he hurts or knocked out Devin Haney, I mean, that's gonna be crazy. His star build is gonna, because he just defied all conventional wisdom. They're trying to do a mental evaluation on him and all these types of things, and then he just came and pulled the upset, because Devin Haney will be the favorite. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe to my channel. I'm the best in the business, and it's not even close. Now, before I get out of here, check out some of my other videos. We're almost to 50,000 on Instagram. So follow me. Almost to 50,000 at Boxingego1 on Instagram. Link in the description.